It was a disappointing loss. Didn't do enough offensively. Too many, negative plays. Too many 3-and-outs. Too many second-and-longs. Too many third-and-longs. And we find ourselves where we are. So I'll take any questions you have.
Kirk, to have an interception that gets the offense back on the field, a kickoff return for a touchdown, and not turning the ball over offensively, and to still lose. Is that something you just look at, to kind of shake your head at as unbelievable in a way?
It was a tremendous play by Anthony, and to get the ball back in that position was a great opportunity for us. And it was disappointing that we didn't make the plays necessary to go down and score to win the game there.
Kirk, how tough is it when the time possession is as lopsided as it was, and it feels like sometimes you're on the sideline for 10, 15-minute stretches?
3-and-outs don't help that, and so we have to talk, first about that and staying on the field ourselves. That's really, a big part of it.
You see a common thread in so many recent games. The offense gets off to a hot start, but then kind of bogs down as the game progresses.
Right. Yep. We scored, I believe, the first possession. Had a poor third quarter, and early fourth quarter, and that's something we have to change going forward.
How tough is it in terms of the frustration of the inconsistencies? You look good for a half, then you don't do anything until the last drive of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we need to be a better possession in and possession out. And if we could do that, I think we'd be able to put up a lot of points, a lot of production, and ultimately lead to wins.
Kirk, was there a concerted effort to get Jefferson the ball early in the game, or was that just kind of how it played out?
Probably just how it played out, snap in, snap out. I think we're more concerned about what the Ravens are doing and what they're giving us, and who that could be as a result, can vary.
Was there something that led to you guys getting away from that, though, after that 50-yard touchdown that he had?
I think when teams play too deep and drop underneath a lot, when we get in long yardage situations that invites them to play that, it makes it difficult to target receivers down the field on some longer passes. The reason we hit Justin on the post is because a free safety settles his feet and is jumping a route underneath. And Justin also caused the corner to jump a route as a result of the way he ran his post. So I think after that they backed up and kept things in front of them for the most part.
Did their defense after that play, because it looked like they were trying to get a call in from the sideline and he just runs by Humphrey, did it feel like their defense kind of settled in and locked in a little bit more to what you guys were doing at that point?
That was coming out of a TV timeout, so I think they had time to get their call, but we did quick count, and that creates a little bit of, hopefully, unsettles them a little bit, but I did think when we got in long yardage situations, they played, pretty soft and kept things in front of them for the most part.
How did it go with Mason Cole stepping in, and is that a difficult switch, I guess, midweek, having Garrett out?
It was a little difficult midweek, because you already had a Wednesday practice and things, but Mason did a tremendous job. It's no surprise. He has handled things so well since he got here in the spring. He was phenomenal all week with identifications and protections and being on the same page with me and the rest of the O-line, and he did exactly what I would have thought he'd do today as far as how well he handled everything at that position.
Was the difficult part just getting him up to speed in that shorter amount of time there on Thursday, Friday?
I do think there was just a necessity to make use of Thursday and Friday, maybe be that much more efficient with the reps you do get and the walkthrough reps you have, and just a really, really good job by him and really by our organization to make sure we have him. Because of the difference it makes when you have someone there who knows what they're doing and can handle it well.
What did you see in how the Ravens played after Bynum gave you the ball at the 16-yard line? The perfect chance to go in halftime.
That was our last possession of the half, correct?
Well,
Right.
No, you guys only took 16 seconds off the clock, and I think they got the
It was our last possession of the half. Or I guess we had the one, we took basically took a knee.
Yes.
So it's second last possession. Okay, so I felt, on that possession, that's on me. I felt that second down, we need to hit Adam on his out route, and I felt third down on 3rd and 11, we need to hit Justin on his out route, and I felt that that's an 11-point swing because we kick a field goal instead of getting a touchdown, and we don't run clock, as you said. So now we give them the chance to get 7, and we only get 3. So had we gotten 7 and then not allowed enough time on the clock for them to get any points, that's an 11-point difference there. And that was a play or a couple plays where I was very disappointed in myself for not making those plays and staying on the field.
What did you do that you didn't do that you
Should have hit the throws.
Should maybe taken more of a chance at it, or given them a chance to catch it? Or?
Yeah, just should have put the one on Adam and put the one on JJ.
Might not be fair to say you guys got conservative because you did do the fake punt overall. What changed with the offense after you guys had a 2-touchdown lead, you think?
It's never any one thing, but I do think that it was a combination of penalties, negative plays. We were in long yardage situations that allowed the Ravens to kind of keep everything in front of them and kind of put us in tougher spots.
On the play that CJ makes the leaping catch, what transpires there that he's running down the field as a deep option on the play?
Yeah, I felt the corner, and rightfully so, the corner's trying to play smart and say, I'm going to jump the inside route because it's a fullback and you're not going to throw to a fullback. And it's a fair move by the corner to do that and be aggressive. And thankfully, we had enough time for me to be able to feel that and get the ball to CJ. I just wish I had put it more out there for him easy so he could have just scored right there. But tremendous job by him holding on to it and making a play. And it's kind of vintage CJ Ham and what he's capable of doing.
You often talk about football being a game of momentum. Does it seem like just this team has a hard time of taking control of momentum in games when you get like a turnover like that or a big punt?
We have to capitalize on turnovers, on opportunities we get. We have to make plays and score points and distance ourselves, and we have not done that enough to this point.
Last few questions for Kirk.
With Mason Cole and Bradbury out, do you take a greater responsibility in determining like protections and things like that at the line of scrimmage?
I don't know that it was too different. I think Mason still did his part. I kind of always just view it as I've got the veto card, but to the degree I need to play it, it's only because I don't trust what he's doing, and because I trust what he's doing, it's just not a card I need to play very much.
Kirk Cousins said he wasn't thrilled with just the way that overtime drive went, maybe from the play call and maybe from the execution. What could have been gone differently there so you're not in a 3-and-out situation?
Yeah, the first down, they played too deep again, kind of said, we're there, just check it down. Got about 3 yards. Second down, had a run, didn't get anything, and then we're in 3rd and long, and they brought pressure. They had a free runner. We had longer developing routes that, they brought one more than we could block and didn't really have the ability to hang on the longer developing routes, and so, led to the incompletion of the punt.
What was your reaction to the second half kickoff? That was an unexpected bonus for you guys.
Tremendous play by our entire unit and Coach Fickey in getting that done, but also a tremendous individual effort by Kene. He's shown in practice his speed, that he kind of has another gear, and it was great that he could get to show that for everybody else because we see it in practice, but tremendous job by him to kind of pull away from everyone.
You guys are 3-5 now. What concerns you the most moving forward?
Well, we just need to, it's really the same approach I would take if we're 4-4. You go to work, you take it one day at a time, one play at a time as you play, and you just grind and work really hard and stick to the same habits you've always had and believe that if you do that, it can turn. But it starts with watching the film and correcting things and trying to eliminate those problems from repeating themselves.
Thanks, everyone.
All right.
Thanks.